Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that the road you have been walking for months is no longer taking you where you hope to go. You look around, and everything feels unfamiliar. The plans you once believed in no longer make sense. The people you trusted have changed. The opportunity you thought would transform your life has become a source of stress. The decision you were so confident about now leaves you questioning yourself. And somewhere deep inside, a quiet thought begins to rise. Lord, did I take the wrong path? Maybe you know exactly what that feels like. You prayed about something. You waited. You made your decision. You moved forward. But now you are standing in a place you never expected to be. You thought you would have peace, but you have confusion. You thought you would have joy, but you have exhaustion. You thought you were moving closer to your purpose, but somehow you feel further away. And the hardest part is that you don't know what to do next. You cannot go back and change yesterday. You cannot see tomorrow. And today feels uncertain. But I want you to hear this before we begin to pray. Being on the wrong road does not mean your story is over. A wrong turn does not mean God has abandoned you. A mistake does not mean your future has been destroyed. A delay does not mean heaven has forgotten your name. Sometimes God allows us to recognize that we are going in the wrong direction because He loves us too much to let us continue there forever. Sometimes the greatest answer to your prayer is not God giving you what you asked for. Sometimes it is God changing your direction. Sometimes He says, not this. Sometimes He says, not yet. Sometimes He says, let go. And sometimes He simply says, follow me. So tonight, don't be afraid to admit that you need direction. You don't have to pretend that you know everything. You don't have to have every answer. You don't have to understand the entire journey. You only need to be willing to let God lead you. So wherever you are right now, become still. Put aside the noise of the day. Forget the conversations that troubled you. Forget the mistakes that have been replaying in your mind. Forget the pressure to figure everything out tonight. Take a slow breath. And bring your heart before God. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, I come before you tonight because I need your direction. There are places in my life where I know what I want, but I don't know what you want. There are decisions I have made that I am no longer sure about. There are roads I have taken that have left me wondering whether I should continue. There are doors before me, but I don't know which one belongs to me. There are voices around me, but I don't know which one I should listen to. And Father, I don't want to depend only on my own understanding. I need you. I need your wisdom. I need your guidance. I need your presence. Lord, I surrender my plans to you. Not just the plans that are easy to surrender, but the plans I have become emotionally attached to. The plans I have prayed about for years. The dreams I have built in my imagination. The future I thought would look a certain way. The things I have worked so hard to achieve. Father, if any of my plans are taking me away from your purpose, give me the courage to release them. If something I desperately want is not good for me, protect me from receiving it. If a door looks attractive but will lead me into destruction, close it before I enter. And if I am standing before the right door but fear is preventing me from walking through it, strengthen my faith. Lord, I don't want to choose based only on what looks good. Because I know that not everything that looks good is good for me. Not every opportunity is an assignment. Not every relationship is meant to last forever. Not every open door is a divine door. Not every delay is a denial. And not every closed door is a tragedy. Teach me to see beyond appearances. Teach me to seek your will before I make decisions. Teach me to pray before I move. Teach me to listen before I speak. Teach me to wait before I rush. And teach me to recognize when you are redirecting me. Father, there have been moments when I moved because I was afraid that if I waited, I would miss my opportunity. I allowed fear to make decisions for me. I allowed pressure to push me. I allowed other people's expectations to influence my choices. I compared my life with the lives of people around me. I looked at their progress and wondered why my journey seemed so slow. And sometimes, because I was afraid of being left behind, I moved before you gave me permission. Lord, forgive me. Forgive me for running ahead of you. Forgive me for choosing temporary comfort over lasting purpose. Forgive me for ignoring the warning signs because I wanted something so badly. Forgive me for asking you to bless decisions I had already made without truly seeking your will. Today, I return my decisions to you. I return my future to you. I return my dreams to you. I return my relationships to you. I return my career to you. I return my finances to you. I return every unanswered question to you. Father, take control. Lead me where I need to go. And give me enough humility to follow you even when your direction is different from my preference. Lord, sometimes your way will not make sense to me. Sometimes you will ask me to wait when everything in me wants to move. Sometimes you will ask me to move when everything in me wants to stay. Sometimes you will remove something I thought I needed. Sometimes you will introduce something I never expected. Sometimes you will change the people around me. Sometimes you will change my environment. Sometimes you will change my plans. And sometimes you will change me. Help me trust you through all of it. Because I don't want to spend my life asking you to make my path easier. I want to become strong enough to walk the path you have chosen. Give me discernment. Give me spiritual sensitivity. Help me recognize the difference between my emotions and your leading. Help me recognize the difference between fear and caution. Help me recognize the difference between impatience and faith. Help me recognize the difference between an opportunity and a distraction. And help me recognize the difference between something that is merely difficult and something that you are actually asking me to leave. Father, there may be someone listening right now who feels completely trapped. They don't know how they got here. One decision led to another. One compromise became another. One relationship became another responsibility. One mistake created another problem. And now they feel like there is no way out. Lord, meet them tonight. Let them know that you are not intimidated by their situation. You are not confused by their circumstances. You are not surprised by what happened. You already see the beginning, the middle, and the end. Where they see a dead end, you can create a new road. Where they see failure, you can create restoration. Where they see confusion, you can bring clarity. Where they see nothing but loss, you can reveal a purpose they could not see before. Father, I pray that you would remove the shame connected to past mistakes. There are people who cannot move forward because they keep condemning themselves for what happened yesterday. They keep asking, how could I have been so foolish? Why didn't I see it earlier? Why did I trust that person? Why did I make that decision? Why didn't I listen? But Lord, let them understand that regret cannot rewrite the past. Only your grace can transform what happened. Teach us to learn without living in condemnation. Teach us to remember without becoming prisoners of our memories. Teach us to acknowledge our mistakes without allowing those mistakes to define our identity. Father, if I made a wrong turn, show me where to turn around. If I need to apologize, give me humility. If I need to walk away, give me courage. If I need to start again, give me strength. If I need to wait, give me patience. If I need to forgive, soften my heart. If I need to change, give me discipline. And if I need to trust you without knowing what comes next, give me faith. Lord, I don't want to keep walking simply because I have already walked so far. I don't want to stay somewhere just because I am afraid of starting over. I don't want to hold on to something simply because I have invested years into it. If you are calling me somewhere else, help me obey. If you are redirecting me, help me recognize your hand. And if the new road feels unfamiliar, remind me that unfamiliar does not mean unsafe when you are leading me. Father, I place my feet in your hands. Guide every step. Guard every decision. Order every movement. Protect me from paths that appear promising but are filled with hidden destruction. Protect me from people who would pull me away from your purpose. Protect me from opportunities that would cost me my peace. Protect me from my own impatience. And protect me from making permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. Lord, I don't ask you to show me everything tonight. I simply ask you to show me what I need to know. Show me the next step. Give me the next instruction. Reveal what needs to be released. Reveal what needs to be pursued. Reveal what needs to be corrected. And give me peace about what I cannot yet understand. I trust you with tomorrow. I trust you with the road ahead. I trust you with the doors I cannot open. I trust you with the doors I cannot close. I trust you with the things I have lost. I trust you with the things I am waiting for. And I trust you with the things I am afraid to surrender. Lord, redirect my steps. Not according to my fear. Not according to my impatience. Not according to the opinions of people. Not according to what looks impressive. But according to your will. Lead me toward what brings me closer to you. Lead me away from what destroys my peace. Lead me toward the purpose you placed inside me. Lead me away from distractions that have consumed my attention. Lead me toward the people who strengthen my faith. Lead me away from relationships that continually pull me into darkness. Lead me toward wisdom. Lead me toward obedience. Lead me toward peace. And above everything else, lead me closer to you. Because if I have you, I may not know exactly where the road ends, but I know I am not walking alone. So tonight, I surrender. I stop fighting for control. I stop demanding that everything makes sense. I stop trying to force doors open. I stop running ahead. And I choose to follow. Father, take my hand and guide me. When I cannot see, guide me. When I am afraid, guide me. When I am confused, guide me. When I am disappointed, guide me. When I am tempted to return to what you delivered me from, guide me. And when you finally lead me into the place you prepared for me, let me never forget that it was your hand that brought me there. Sometimes the hardest part of following God is not taking the next step. It is letting go of the step you already took. You can accept that you made a mistake. You can admit that something is no longer working. You can even recognize that a season has ended. But releasing it? That is different. Because sometimes your hands are holding something your heart knows it needs to release. Maybe it is a relationship. Maybe it is a dream. Maybe it is a place. Maybe it is a position. Maybe it is an expectation. Maybe it is the version of your future you created years ago. And you keep saying, Lord, please fix this. But perhaps God is saying, my child, let me take you somewhere else. Tonight, I want you to consider something difficult. What if God is not asking you to fight harder for what you are holding, but to trust Him enough to let it go? There are things we call blessings simply because we wanted them. There are doors we call miracles simply because they opened. There are relationships we call destiny simply because we became attached. But God sees beyond attachment. God sees beyond appearances. God sees the consequences we cannot see. He knows where a road ends before we ever reach the destination. And sometimes His mercy looks like a closed door. Sometimes His protection looks like disappointment. Sometimes His answer looks like separation. Sometimes His direction begins with an ending. So, Father, tonight I come before you with open hands. I don't want to hold on to anything you are asking me to release. Search my heart. Show me what I have placed above your will. Show me what I have become dependent upon. Show me what I am afraid to lose. Show me what I keep trying to control. Lord, I surrender it to you. I surrender the person I cannot stop thinking about. I surrender the opportunity one cannot stop chasing. I surrender the dream that has become an obsession. I surrender the plans that no longer seem to work. I surrender the desire to know exactly what happens next. I surrender my need to understand everything before I obey. Father, teach me the freedom of surrender. There are moments when I have confused holding on with having faith. I thought faith meant refusing to let go. But sometimes faith means releasing something into your hands and trusting you enough not to grab it back. Lord, if something belongs in my life, you are able to preserve it. If something is truly part of my purpose, I do not have to manipulate it into existence. If something is truly from you, I don't have to destroy my peace trying to keep it. So teach me to stop forcing. Teach me to stop chasing. Teach me to stop begging people to remain where you are telling them to leave. Teach me to stop knocking on doors you have already closed. Father, give me the courage to accept your no. Because sometimes I only want your yes. I want you to approve my plans. I want you to confirm my desires. I want you to make everything work exactly the way I imagined. But you are God, and I am not. You see what I cannot see. You know what I do not know. You understand what I cannot understand. So when your answer is no, help me trust that your no can protect me just as much as your yes can bless me. Lord, I pray for the person who is grieving something they thought would last forever. They may be smiling around people while secretly carrying a deep disappointment. They may be pretending that everything is fine. But when they are alone, the questions return. What happened? Why did God allow this? Why didn't it work? Why did I lose something I prayed so hard for? Father, meet them in that private place. Comfort them. Let them know that loss does not mean you have left them. Remind them that a chapter can end without the entire story ending. A relationship can end without their future ending. A job can end without their provision ending. A plan can fail without their purpose failing. A door can close without their destiny disappearing. Lord, help them separate what they lost from who you are. Because sometimes disappointment becomes dangerous when we allow it to change our view of God. We lose one thing and begin believing that you will never give us anything again. We experience rejection and assume that we are rejected by heaven. We encounter failure and decide that we are failures. We experience betrayal and begin believing that nobody can be trusted. But Father, heal those conclusions. Do not allow one painful experience to become the lens through which we see our entire future. You are still good. You are still faithful. You are still present. And you are still working. Even when I cannot trace your hand, I can trust your character. Lord, teach me not to confuse comfort with purpose. Sometimes the familiar place feels safer simply because I know it. I know the people. I know the routine. I know the environment. I know what to expect. But if you are calling me forward, I cannot remain behind simply because the past feels familiar. Give me courage to leave what I have outgrown. Give me wisdom to recognize when a season has served its purpose. Give me grace to move forward without constantly looking backward. Father, there are things I have carried for too long. Old disappointments. Old accusations. Old fears. Old identities. Old expectations. Old wounds. I have allowed yesterday to occupy space that belongs to tomorrow. Today, I release them. I refuse to carry yesterday into every new season. I refuse to punish new people for what old people did. I refuse to reject new opportunities because an old opportunity failed. I refuse to assume that every future relationship will repeat my past. I refuse to believe that because one road ended badly, every road will end the same way. Lord, renew my mind. Give me the ability to see tomorrow without the shadows of yesterday controlling my vision. Father, I pray for discernment concerning the people around me. Not everyone who enters my life is assigned to stay. Some people are lessons. Some are companions. Some are helpers. Some are temporary. Some are there for a season. And some may be there to distract me from what you are doing. Give me wisdom. Help me recognize relationships by their fruit. Help me recognize whether a connection is strengthening my faith or weakening it. Whether it is bringing peace or constant confusion. Whether it is encouraging growth or keeping me trapped. Whether it is helping me become who you called me to be or slowly pulling me away from that person. Lord, give me the courage to establish boundaries where boundaries are necessary. And give me the humility to recognize when I am the one who needs to change. Father, I don't want to blame everyone else for every wrong situation. Show me my part. Show me where I ignored wisdom. Show me where I compromised. Show me where pride influenced me. Show me where fear controlled me. Show me where I settled. Show me where I refused correction. Not so that I can condemn myself, but so that I can become wiser. I don't want to keep arriving at the same destination through different roads. I want to learn. I want to grow. I want to become more sensitive to your voice. Lord, make me teachable. When you correct me, don't let me become defensive. When you expose something in me, don't let me hide it. When you reveal an unhealthy pattern, give me the courage to break it. When you show me a better way, give me the discipline to follow it. Father, I also pray for patience. Because sometimes I know what I need to leave, but I don't yet know what comes next. And that space can be uncomfortable. You remove one thing, but you don't immediately replace it. You close one door, but you don't immediately show another. You tell me to wait. And waiting can feel like standing still. But Lord, teach me that waiting with you is not wasted time. Something can be happening beneath the surface while nothing appears to be happening above it. Roots grow in hidden places. Seeds develop underground. Character is formed in quiet seasons. Faith becomes stronger when there is no immediate evidence. So while I wait, work in me. Prepare me. Correct me. Strengthen me. Teach me. Make me ready for what I have been asking you to bring. Because I don't want to receive something I am not prepared to carry. I don't want a blessing that my character cannot sustain. I don't want an opportunity that my wisdom cannot manage. I don't want to arrive at a destination before I have become the person capable of thriving there. Father, prepare me while I wait. And when I become impatient, remind me that your timing is not careless. Father, I am still here. After everything I have prayed, after everything I have surrendered, after all the things I have placed into your hands, there is still one thing I struggle with. I cannot see what you are doing. And sometimes, Lord, that is harder than the situation itself. I can handle not having everything I want. I can handle waiting for an answer. I can even handle a closed door when I understand why it closed. But when you are silent, when the road ahead is hidden, when I have prayed and still do not know what comes next, my heart begins to ask questions. Lord, where are you taking me? What am I supposed to do now? Am I moving in the right direction? Should I wait longer? Should I move forward? Is this a season I am supposed to endure, or is it a season I am supposed to leave? Father, I bring those questions to you tonight. I don't want to hide them. I don't want to pretend that I am never afraid. I don't want to pretend that uncertainty does not affect me. You already know my heart. You know the thoughts I don't say out loud. You know the questions I ask when nobody is around. You know the moments when I smile in front of people but quietly wonder whether everything will ever make sense. So tonight, I bring you all of it. The uncertainty. The waiting. The confusion. The fear. The unanswered questions. The things I understand and the things I don't. And I ask you to meet me in the middle of it. Lord, teach me how to trust you without having a complete explanation. Teach me how to obey you without knowing every detail. Teach me how to walk when I can only see a few steps ahead. Because sometimes I want you to show me the entire road before I take the first step. I want to know where it ends. I want to know who will be there. I want to know how everything will work. I want to know how much it will cost. I want to know what could go wrong. I want guarantees. But faith does not always come with guarantees. Sometimes faith means saying, God, I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I know you are already there. Father, give me that kind of faith. A faith that does not collapse when circumstances change. A faith that does not disappear when prayers take longer than expected. A faith that does not depend on everything going according to my schedule. A faith that remains steady when I cannot explain what is happening. Lord, I have spent too much time trying to predict everything. I have tried to calculate outcomes. I have imagined conversations that haven't happened. I have worried about problems that don't exist yet. I have created entire futures in my mind based on one uncertain circumstance. And sometimes I have suffered emotionally over things that never happened. Father, free me from that cycle. Bring my mind back to today. Remind me that tomorrow does not need to be carried tonight. Give me grace for this moment. There is enough strength for today. There is enough mercy for today. There is enough wisdom for today's decision. And when tomorrow arrives, you will give me what I need for tomorrow. Lord, I surrender the future I keep rehearsing in my mind. I surrender the imaginary disasters. I surrender the fears about what might happen. I surrender the pressure to have everything figured out. I surrender the need to control every outcome. And I choose to trust you. Father, I pray for someone who is standing at a crossroads. They have two opportunities. Two directions. Two possibilities. Two different futures. And they are afraid that choosing incorrectly will ruin everything. Lord, quiet their heart. Don't allow fear to make the decision. Don't allow desperation to make the decision. Don't allow pressure from family, friends, society, or circumstances to make the decision. Give them wisdom that goes deeper than appearances. Let them recognize what brings lasting peace. Let them recognize what aligns with their values. Let them recognize what strengthens their relationship with you. Let them recognize what requires integrity. Let them recognize what produces healthy fruit. And if they still cannot see clearly, teach them to wait. Father, sometimes the wisest decision is not choosing one option immediately. Sometimes wisdom says, pause. Sometimes the answer is found in waiting long enough for emotions to settle. Sometimes clarity comes after the noise becomes quiet. Sometimes we discover what we truly want after we stop listening to everybody else. So give us permission to slow down. We don't have to make every decision tonight. We don't have to respond immediately to every message. We don't have to accept every offer. We don't have to explain every choice. We don't have to prove ourselves. Lord, give us the courage to pause. Give us the wisdom to say, let me pray about this. Let me think about this. Let me seek counsel. Let me wait. Protect us from decisions made in emotional moments. Protect us from saying yes because we are lonely. Protect us from saying yes because we are desperate. Protect us from saying yes because we are afraid that another opportunity will never come. And protect us from saying no simply because something requires courage. Father, help us recognize the difference. There are things we need to walk away from. And there are things we need to walk through. There are battles we need to stop fighting. And there are battles we need to endure. There are relationships we need to release. And there are relationships we need to repair. There are dreams we need to surrender. And there are dreams we need to pursue with greater discipline. Lord, give us discernment. Don't let us make every difficult thing a sign that we should quit. But don't let us call every destructive thing a test that we must endure either. Give us wisdom to distinguish between difficulty and danger. Between patience and stagnation. Between commitment and bondage. Between sacrifice and self-destruction. Between faith and presumption. Father, I need your wisdom because sometimes my emotions speak loudly. When I am excited, everything looks right. When I am afraid, everything looks dangerous. When I am lonely, the wrong person can look like the right person. When I am desperate, the wrong opportunity can look like an answer. When I am exhausted, giving up can look like peace. So Lord, teach me not to make permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. Give me emotional stability. Give me spiritual maturity. Give me the ability to step back and ask, what is true? What is wise? What produces good fruit? What would honor you? What will this decision look like 6 months from now? What will it look like 5 years from now? Father, let me think beyond today. Let me see beyond the immediate reward. Let me consider the consequences. Let me value character more than convenience. Let me value peace more than appearance. Let me value purpose more than popularity. And let me value obedience more than comfort. Lord, I pray for those who have been making decisions from a place of exhaustion. They are tired. They have carried responsibilities for too long. They have been strong for everyone else. They have taken care of other people while quietly falling apart inside. And now they are making choices simply because they want relief. Father, give them rest before they make another major decision. Give them space to breathe. Give them people who can support them. Give them wisdom to recognize when exhaustion is influencing their judgment. Restore their strength. Renew their mind. Give them sleep that brings peace. Give them moments where they don't have to solve anything. And when their strength returns, give them clarity. Lord, I pray for the person who has been asking you for a sign. They keep looking for something dramatic. They want the sky to open. They want a perfect confirmation. They want everything to become obvious. But sometimes, Father, your guidance comes quietly. Sometimes wisdom comes through scripture. Sometimes it comes through counsel. Sometimes it comes through circumstances. Sometimes it comes through conviction. Sometimes it comes through a growing sense that something is not right. And sometimes it comes through peace. Teach us not to demand spectacular signs when you are already giving us wisdom in ordinary ways. Help us pay attention. Help us listen. Help us notice. Help us seek wise counsel instead of only searching for confirmation of what we already want. Father, protect us from confirmation bias. Sometimes we ask you for guidance, but what we really want is permission. We already know what we want to do. We simply want you to agree with us. Lord, expose that in us. Make us honest. If your answer contradicts our desire, give us the courage to accept it. If your instruction challenges our comfort, give us the strength to obey. If your direction requires humility, remove our pride. If your plan requires patience, teach us to wait. I don't want a God who simply approves everything I want. I want the God who loves me enough to correct me. I want the God who loves me enough to say no. I want the God who loves me enough to interrupt my plans when they are taking me somewhere dangerous. So, Lord, interrupt me when necessary. Stop me when necessary. Redirect me when necessary. Correct me when necessary. I would rather experience temporary disappointment under your direction than permanent consequences from my own stubbornness. Father, there may be a person listening who is currently in a situation that feels impossible to change. Maybe they have been there for years. Maybe they believe they are too old to begin again. Maybe they believe they have wasted too much time. Maybe they believe their mistakes have permanently disqualified them. Father, I come before you again with a heart that is learning to trust you differently. Not the kind of trust that exists only when everything is going well. Not the kind of faith that is strong only when the answer arrives quickly. But the kind of trust that remains when I have questions. The kind of faith that continues when I cannot see the outcome. The kind of confidence that says, God is still good, even when the road looks nothing like what I expected. Lord, I have learned that sometimes the hardest thing about a wrong turn is not realizing that I took it. It is accepting that I cannot go back. I cannot erase the conversation. I cannot undo the decision. I cannot recover every hour. I cannot reclaim every opportunity. I cannot change what someone chose to do. I cannot rewrite the chapter that has already been written. But Father, I am grateful that you are not asking me to live backward. You are calling me forward. So tonight, I give you my past without allowing my past to control my future. Take every mistake I regret. Take every decision I wish I could change. Take every moment when I ignored wisdom. Take every opportunity one mishandled. Take every relationship that ended painfully. Take every season when I wandered away from your direction. I place them all before you. And I ask you to redeem what can be redeemed. Teach me what must be learned. Heal what must be healed. And help me release what cannot be changed. Father, there are moments from my past that still have a voice. They tell me that I am not capable. They tell me that I always make the wrong decision. They tell me that I should have known better. They remind me of the people I disappointed. They remind me of the opportunities one missed. They remind me of the times I failed. But tonight, I refuse to let my past become the prophet of my future. My past can teach me, but it cannot control me. My mistakes can instruct me, but they cannot name me. My failures can humble me, but they cannot define me. Because you are still writing. And if you are still writing, then there are pages ahead that I have never seen. Lord, give me the courage to turn the page. There are people who have been standing emotionally in the same chapter for years. They continue replaying what happened. They continue asking why. They continue imagining what could have been. They continue wishing they had made a different choice. Father, release them. Let them breathe again. Let them understand that regret cannot produce a different past. But surrender can produce a different future. So I surrender. I surrender the sentence I keep replaying. I surrender the person whose memory still controls my emotions. I surrender the opportunity one thought would change everything. I surrender the future I imagined with someone who is no longer there. I surrender the plan that never happened. I surrender the version of myself I thought I was supposed to become. And I ask you to introduce me to the person you are forming me to be now. Lord, sometimes redirection requires identity to change. I cannot enter a new season while constantly behaving like the person who belonged to the old one. If you are taking me into maturity, make me mature. If you are taking me into responsibility, make me responsible. If you are taking me into influence, make me trustworthy. If you are taking me into greater opportunities, make me disciplined enough to handle them. If you are taking me into healthy relationships, teach me how to communicate. If you are taking me into peace, teach me how to stop creating chaos. If you are taking me into purpose, teach me how to recognize distractions. Father, don't just change my surroundings. Change me. I don't want a new environment with the same old mindset. I don't want a new relationship with the same unhealthy habits. I don't want a new opportunity with the same lack of discipline. I don't want a new beginning while carrying the same destructive patterns. Lord, transform me from the inside. Give me a renewed mind. Give me greater self-control. Give me wisdom in my words. Give me patience in my reactions. Give me humility when I am corrected. Give me courage when I need to speak. Give me silence when speaking would cause unnecessary damage. Teach me when to respond. Teach me when to walk away. Teach me when to wait. Teach me when to act. Father, I pray for the consequences of decisions I made without your direction. Some consequences may still be present. Some situations may still need to be repaired. Some relationships may still need healing. Some responsibilities may still need to be handled. Some doors may remain closed. Lord, give me grace to deal with what remains. Do not allow me to become so focused on what went wrong that I neglect what I can still make right. If there is something I need to repair, show me. If there is someone I need to apologize to, give me humility. If there is something I need to pay back, give me integrity. If there is a responsibility I have avoided, give me courage. If there is a lesson I have refused to learn, open my understanding. I don't want to run from consequences. I want to grow through them. Father, give me strength to take responsibility without drowning in shame. There is a difference between repentance and self-hatred. Teach me the difference. I can admit that I was wrong without believing that I am worthless. I can acknowledge that I made a poor decision without believing that my entire life is a failure. I can apologize without becoming permanently condemned. I can start again without pretending that the past never happened. Lord, let your grace teach me rather than excuse me. Let your mercy restore me rather than make me careless. Let your forgiveness make me wiser, not reckless. Father, I pray for a new level of discernment. I don't want to keep learning everything through painful experiences. Teach me to recognize patterns before they become problems. Teach me to recognize unhealthy behavior before I become deeply attached. Teach me to recognize manipulation before I surrender my peace. Teach me to recognize opportunities that require compromise. Teach me to recognize when something looks successful but is spiritually unhealthy. Teach me to ask better questions. Instead of asking only, "Can I do this?" Teach me to ask, "Should I do this?" Instead of asking only, "Will this make me happy?" Teach me to ask, "Will this make me better?" Instead of asking, "Will people approve?" Teach me to ask, "Will this honor you?" Instead of asking, "Can I afford this?" Teach me to ask, "Is this wise?" Instead of asking, "Do I want this?" Teach me to ask, "Why do I want this?" Father, examine my motives. Sometimes I want something because I want to prove someone wrong. Sometimes I want success because I want recognition. Sometimes I want a relationship because I don't want to feel alone. Sometimes I want money because I want security. Sometimes I want control because I don't trust anyone. Sometimes I want to move forward because I am ashamed of where I am. Lord, heal the motives beneath my decisions. Don't allow me to build my future on unresolved wounds. Heal the part of me that needs constant validation. Heal the part of me that is terrified of rejection. Heal the part of me that believes I must constantly prove my worth. Heal the part of me that compares. Heal the part of me that becomes anxious when others move ahead. Teach me to walk according to your purpose rather than according to competition. Father, I pray for freedom from comparison. Someone else's road is not my road. Someone else's timing is not my timing. Someone else's opportunity is not proof that you have forgotten me. Someone else's success does not reduce what you can do in my life. Someone else's relationship does not mean I must rush into one. Someone else's career does not mean I am behind. Someone else's financial progress does not mean I am failing. Lord, help me stop measuring my journey against people whose assignment I do not know. You know my story. You know what I have survived. You know what I have carried. You know what you are preparing. So I will trust your timing. Father, I pray for those who feel behind in life. They thought they would have reached certain milestones by now. They imagined a different life at this age. They expected certain things to happen by a certain year. And because reality looks different, they believe they have failed. Lord, remind them that life is not a race against another person. There is no universal schedule for every calling. There is no single timeline for every testimony. There are people whose greatest chapters began after seasons they thought had disqualified them. So let hope rise again. Let them believe that there is still something ahead. Give them the strength to stop mourning the timeline they expected and begin embracing the journey you are actually giving them. Father, Sometimes you redirect us through unexpected circumstances. A plan falls apart. A job disappears. A person leaves. An opportunity changes. A location becomes unavailable. A door suddenly closes. And in that moment, we think everything is going wrong. But later, we discover that what we called a disaster became protection. Lord, help us trust you during the moment when we don't yet know the ending. Give us enough faith to say, God, I don't understand this, but I will not assume that you have abandoned me. Because circumstances can change quickly. But your character does not. People can change their minds. But you remain faithful. Plans can collapse. But you remain sovereign. Doors can close. But you are still able to open another. Father, when something unexpected happens, don't let panic become my first response. Teach me to pray before I react. Teach me to breathe before I decide. Teach me to seek wisdom before I make assumptions. Teach me to ask, Lord, what are you showing me through this? Instead of immediately asking, why is this happening to me? Let me search for what you are teaching me. Let me look for the lesson. Let me look for the opportunity to grow. Let me look for the direction hidden inside the interruption. Father, I pray for divine protection over my next chapter. Protect me from people who appear supportive but secretly want to control my direction. Protect me from opportunities that require me to compromise my values. Protect me from environments that slowly weaken my faith. Protect me from decisions that look impressive but leave my soul empty. Protect me from relationships built entirely on loneliness. Protect me from choosing temporary pleasure over lasting peace. Protect me from allowing money to become my master. Protect me from allowing success to become my identity. Protect me from allowing failure to become my identity. I belong to you. My worth does not rise and fall with circumstances. My identity is not determined by applause. My future is not determined by one bad season. Lord, establish me in truth. Father, I pray that you would give me a peaceful heart. Not a heart that never faces trouble. But a heart that knows where to run when trouble comes. When confusion appears, let me run to you. When fear appears, let me run to you. When disappointment comes, let me run to you. When temptation comes, let me run to you. When success comes, let me run to you. When I don't know what to do, let my first response be prayer. Before I call everyone else, let me call on you. Before I search for every answer, let me seek your wisdom. Before I react emotionally, let me become still before you. Lord, teach me to make prayer part of my decision-making, not simply my emergency response. I don't want to come to you only after everything has fallen apart. I want to walk with you before I make the decision. I want you involved before the relationship begins. Before the contract is signed. Before the move is made. Before the commitment is given. Before the opportunity is accepted. Before the words are spoken. Before the road is chosen. Father, let my life become a conversation with you. Lord, should I go? Lord, should I stay? Lord, should I wait? Lord, should I begin? Lord, should I release this? Lord, what are you teaching me? I want to become comfortable asking those questions. And when you answer, I want to become comfortable obeying. Father, there is freedom in knowing that I do not have to control my entire future. You are my Father. You know me. You understand me. You know my weaknesses. You know my strengths. You know my desires. You know my fears. You know the places where I am strong and the places where I am fragile. And still, you lead me. Still, you call me. Still, you give me another opportunity to walk with you. Lord, thank you for not abandoning me when I took the wrong road. Thank you for every warning I ignored but you continued to give. Thank you for every door you closed that I didn't understand. Thank you for every delay that protected me. Thank you for every person you removed. Thank you for every season that forced me to grow. Thank you for every moment that brought me back to you. I may not understand every part of the journey yet, but I can thank you anyway. Father, let gratitude become part of my healing. I thank you for what stayed. I thank you for what left. I thank you for what began. I thank you for what ended. I thank you for what I understand. And I thank you for what I still don't understand. Because you are God in every season. You are God on the mountain. You are God in the valley. You are God when the road is clear. You are God when the road disappears. And you are still God when I have to turn around. Lord, if I have been walking in the wrong direction, let me recognize it without shame. If I need to change course, give me courage. If I need to begin again, give me strength. If I need to humble myself, give me grace. If I need to wait, give me patience. If I need to keep walking, give me endurance. And if I need to completely surrender my plans, help me trust you enough to do it. Father, I don't know exactly what tomorrow will bring. But I know that tomorrow belongs to you. I don't know every person I will meet. But I trust you to give me discernment. I don't know every opportunity that will come. But I trust you to guide my decisions. I don't know every challenge ahead. But I trust you to give me strength. I don't know every blessing that is coming. But I trust you to prepare my heart. So I will stop demanding a complete map. Give me today's direction. Give me today's strength. Give me today's wisdom. Give me today's grace. And tomorrow, Lord, I will seek you again. Because this journey is not about knowing everything. It is about knowing who is leading me. And I choose you. I choose your wisdom. I choose your timing. I choose your correction. I choose your protection. I choose your purpose. Even when it costs me comfort. Even when it requires patience. Even when it means starting again. Even when it means walking away. Even when nobody understands. I choose your way. Lord, redirect my steps until my feet are walking in alignment with your purpose. And when you redirect me, don't let me look back with regret. Let me look forward with faith. Let every wrong road teach me something. Let every closed door sharpen my discernment. Let every delay deepen my patience. Let every disappointment strengthen my dependence on you. Let every new beginning remind me that your grace is greater than my past. And let my life become proof that a person can lose direction and still be found by God. I am not finished. My story is not finished. My future is not finished. There are still things you want to do. There are still things you want to teach me. There are still places you want to take me. There are still people you want me to encourage. There are still prayers you want me to pray. There are still chapters you want me to live. So I will keep walking. Not blindly. Not proudly. Not independently. But with you. Lead me, Lord. Redirect me when necessary. Strengthen me when I become tired. Correct me when I become stubborn. Comfort me when I become discouraged. And remind me, every time I feel lost, that you know exactly where I am. You know the road. You know the destination. You know the timing. You know the purpose. And you know me. So I place my feet in your hands again. I place my future in your hands again. I place my decisions in your hands again. And I say with all my heart, Lord, I don't need to know everything. I just need you to lead me. Teach me to breathe before I decide. Teach me to seek wisdom before I make assumptions. Teach me to ask, Lord, what are you showing me through this? Instead of immediately asking, why is this happening to me? Let me search for what you are teaching me. Let me look for the lesson. Let me look for the opportunity to grow. Let me look for the direction hidden inside the interruption. Father, I pray for divine protection over my next chapter. Protect me from people who appear supportive but secretly want to control my direction. Protect me from opportunities that require me to compromise my values. Protect me from environments that slowly weaken my faith. Protect me from decisions that look impressive but leave my soul empty. Protect me from relationships built entirely on loneliness. Protect me from choosing temporary pleasure over lasting peace. Protect me from allowing money to become my master. Protect me from allowing success to become my identity. Protect me from allowing failure to become my identity. I belong to you. My worth does not rise and fall with circumstances. My identity is not determined by applause. My future is not determined by one bad season. Lord, establish me in truth. Father, I pray that you would give me a peaceful heart. Not a heart that never faces trouble, but a heart that knows where to run when trouble comes. When confusion appears, let me run to you. When fear appears, let me run to you. When disappointment comes, let me run to you. When temptation comes, let me run to you. When success comes, let me run to you. When I don't know what to do, let my first response be prayer. Before I call everyone else, let me call on you. Before I search for every answer, let me seek your wisdom. Before I react emotionally, let me become still before you. Lord, teach me to make prayer part of my decision-making, not simply my emergency response. I don't want to come to you only after everything has fallen apart. I want to walk with you before I make the decision. I want you involved before the relationship begins. Before the contract is signed. Before the move is made. Before the commitment is given. Before the opportunity is accepted. Before the words are spoken. Before the road is chosen. Father, let my life become a conversation with you. Lord, should I go? Lord, should I stay? Lord, should I wait? Lord, should I begin? Lord, should I release this? Lord, what are you teaching me? I want to become comfortable asking those questions. And when you answer, I want to become comfortable obeying. Father, there is freedom in knowing that I do not have to control my entire future. You are my Father. You know me. You understand me. You know my weaknesses. You know my strengths. You know my desires. You know my fears. And wherever you lead us, we will follow. In the mighty, powerful, precious, and unfailing name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you so much for taking the time to pray with me today. It is truly an honor and a blessing to share these moments in God's presence with you. My prayer is that as we've sought the Lord together, your heart has been encouraged, your spirit has been refreshed, and your faith has been strengthened. Always remember this: prayer changes things, but most importantly, prayer changes us. Every time we come before God in faith, He is at work. Sometimes He changes our circumstances, sometimes He opens new doors, sometimes He gives us the miracle we've been praying for, and sometimes He changes our hearts, giving us the peace, strength, and courage to face whatever lies ahead. Never underestimate the power of a sincere prayer offered in faith. As you leave this moment of prayer, don't leave God's presence behind. Carry His peace into your day, His promises into your heart, and His word into every decision you make. Whatever challenges you may face, remember that you do not face them alone. The Lord goes before you, walks beside you, and surrounds you with His unfailing love. He is faithful, and He will never leave you nor forsake you. If this prayer has blessed you today, I invite you to become part of our growing family of believers here on this channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new prayer, and share this video with someone who may need God's encouragement today. You never know how one prayer can bring hope to a hurting heart or restore someone's faith. I would also love to pray for you personally. Please leave your prayer request in the comments below, or simply write "Amen" as a declaration of your faith. If God has answered one of your prayers or has been working in your life, I'd love to hear your testimony as well. Your story may be exactly what someone else needs to hear to keep believing that God is still moving and still performing miracles today. Here at the prayer room, we believe that no prayer is too small, no burden is too heavy, and no situation is beyond God's power. This is more than just a YouTube channel, it's a place where hearts unite in faith, where hope is renewed, where lives are transformed, and where people from every nation come together to seek the presence of God. So wherever you are, and whatever you're facing, keep praying. Keep trusting. Keep believing. God's timing is always perfect, His promises never fail, and His love for you never ends. Even when you cannot see Him working, He is faithfully working behind the scenes for your good. Until we meet again here in the prayer room, may your heart remain full of faith, your mind be filled with His perfect peace, your home be covered by His presence, and your life overflow with His abundant grace. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May He guide every step you take, strengthen you through every trial, and fill your days with His joy and His purpose. Thank you once again for praying with me today. This is the prayer room, where every prayer draws us closer to God's heart, every promise reminds us of His faithfulness, and every moment in His presence changes our lives forever. God bless you, keep the faith, and I'll see you in our next prayer.